There are 43,351,778 young adults in America. That's 13% of the US population. Only 20% of high schoolers are employed, 1 in 5. People like me, like each one of the members of this group, but let's focus on one in particular, Jacoby. He and his family live in Stockton, California. He is 16 years old and the oldest of 4 siblings that range from the age 2 to 12. It makes money really difficult to come by in his house. His family owns a 4-bedroom home, which means he and his siblings must share most, if not all things. Jacoby's dad, Jason, works full-time at a local tire shop down the street and relies on daily tips as extra income. When Jacoby's mom is working, she works part-time at a laundromat. Although majority of the time they don't give her very many hours, if any, per week, which cuts the amount of money they bring home, forcing his family to try and cut out unnecessary expenses. Jacoby's a junior in high school and has no funds when it comes to his everyday necessities and wants. He's looking for a job, but he can't find one because, surprise, he has no job experience. You need a job to get experience, but you need experience to get a job. That's where we step in. Hi, I'm Zach.
I'm Gustavo.
My name's Caleb.
And we are green-minded. So the problem is that these young adults, they're being left in the dark. They're teenagers, like many people in their senior class. And at this time, we need to look for jobs in order to get money for college or to buy our own apartments or basically to start our life off. And not every parent is going to give us the money we need to provide for ourselves. And often when we go look for these jobs, we would end up getting rejected because of the fact that we have no job experience. And over the course, we conducted these problem reviews. We conducted with 12 young adults. All were in the age range of 16 to 18 years old. And they all had different problems, but a lot of them were from having no experience at all. Others would be basic problems like no transportation or a little bit of shyness and all that.
So our solution to this problem is to connect young adults with companies looking for inexperienced workers to hire. This meaning that we will be creating a site that basically connects them with companies looking for employees. How this will work is, for an example, this is what we're going to be doing. We will be creating somewhat a personality test to see what type of employee/worker you are. And it will give you questions, you answer them, the results will be like, you are very fast-paced, you can still work very smoothly while under a lot of pressure, and you're great talking to new people. And as for companies, they'll be taking a similar test to seeing what kind of employees they need in their working environment, such as they need employees who can answer multiple questions, they need employees who are quick about situations and handling them efficiently, and so forth. When these results are done, they'll be given a color coded, so red or blue or yellow, meaning that they're looking for this and that, as I explained about people who are working fast paced. As for young adults, they'll be also given a color as well. So let's say a company gets red and the person who's doing the test gets red as well, that meaning that this person is fit for the working environment for these companies who are also color-coded red.
So for our solution interviews, we targeted both businesses and young adults. 6 of the 36 companies that we interviewed were interested, and 2 young adults were interested and were willing to give us feedback based on our solution.
So we have a variety of competitors that do the same as we do, except, for example, Indeed and Career Builder, they offer a job searches for anybody looking for a job, but they kind of cater to those that they kind of somewhat expect that the person before had somewhat some experience beforehand. And what we do differently is we specifically target from the ages 15 to 20, and companies looking for those that have no experience at all.
Our TAM right now so far is 43,351,778. This, at a percentage, this is the 13% of the U.S. population. 20% of that is in high school employed. 40% of that is college employed.
So our serviceable addressable market is 34,681,422. And this is the 80% that are not employed.
So how we will be conducting, like measuring our clicks on our site on how they apply is through this Google site we made. We use Google Sites because it was the free option to save some money. And here we have our motto, never settle for a less than perfect fitting job. That's to give some inspiration to those who come to our site looking for a job. And here's where we measure our clicks, like how many people apply, and that's where apply through us. And we also have like a little mini bios, just in case like someone like randomly happens to like go on the site and so we have this here so I can get like interested in it. And moving on, we also have an about us section. It tells the story of how we started off, and it also like gives us like our snapshots and who we are as well. And the main meat of our website is the applications. This is where young adults would come and fill out their application requests, and then we will connect them with companies that are looking for inexperienced young adults. And also in case like they have any questions or feedback or just any other message in general, like they can also contact us as well.
So our MVP, we're using the Wizard of Oz. Out of 106% of the companies will join our monthly subscription, is what we project. The risk about this though is that companies hiring these young adults, and these young adults want to use our service.
So our experiment initial costs. So we connected to businesses and informed them of our service, saying, hey, this is what we're doing. We're trying to connect young adults to help them get a job. And we asked them if they would advertise their job offerings, or we offered to advertise their job offerings if they're subscribed to our website. And we did this by composing a list of phone numbers of businesses that were already in our area.
So we actually gained about a total of 1,005 impressions. 839 of those were from Instagram, 81 of those were from the website, 57 from Facebook, and 28 from the cold call list of companies.
Some strategies we used, as my friends have said right here, on the cold call list. We called about 38 companies. So at least about 8 of those companies were very interested in it. We had a very good conversation about hiring adults and the situation behind it. Not the situation, but what they overall think about it. For social media, we started off with Instagram. We promoted our posts. First off, we created an account and promoted our posts. We gained about 539 impressions just during under 1 week. And at our school, every Friday we have a little thing called podcast, just explaining events and stuff. So we decided to create an ad to let our fellow seniors and other high schoolers that are looking for a job, let them know about our company and what kind of service we're trying to provide.
So we are asking for $5,212, not giving away parts of our company we're not giving away proprietorship of our company, so we're asking for it as a loan, which we'll be paying back.
And this loan will cover costs like our ads. For example, in total, the Facebook ads will cost about $93 for the last month, Instagram $102 for the first 3 months, YouTube $125 for months 4 to 7, Twitter $17 for months 8 to 11.
Financials are stated.
So our process is pretty simple. We created a website, we connected to companies, and now we're going to be gaining users.
Thank you. Any questions?
And you can find us at greenminded476 on Instagram or greenminded476@gmail.com if you have any questions that we did not answer.